So yet again we have another objective, and this time it is a right wing Bravo. So again with this we have got the Shapeshifter crafting upgrade, which is going to be another 50 of them, but again we do get another team of the season and Shapeshifters for all your hard work. With obviously this you've got to complete 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 and 50 with a variety of packs, and Bravo being at the end. Unfortunately it's a 5-star 3-star, which just is what it is. For a goalkeeper to come outfield, you might as well really rack him up. He's obviously 6 foot with a right wing, right mid as his positions. The stats are obviously no comparison between him and his previous version, as he is obviously a goalkeeper. We have still got long throw-in, finesse shot and outside of the foot for him. Agility balance looks absolutely incredible. And again, not a bad card. I think they've absolutely smashed the goalkeepers coming out into the open field. So I can't really say anything bad about them. It would be nice, and I did see this comment earlier on in kind of Twitter, is it would be nice to have this earlier on in the game, but I'm thinking, would it? Because realistically, we've got now a Martinez as a goalkeeper centre-back. Would it have been nice to have a goalkeeper 85 rated, for instance? We got a Pepe Reina, just because he's coming to mind, as a centre mid who is 84. Realistically, is anybody going to be using him? I think this is the perfect time to get this done. So the question is, how do you get the Shapeshifters silver completionist objective? So you want to be looking at the silver shifting upgrade, which again is still available for 11 more days. So there is definitely enough time to get this done for very, very little. So the one that we want to be completing is the shapeshifting crafting upgrade for this. You only have to give up 9 players. If you have checked out the video for Bamba, it is the exact same concept, except we do have a few more players and different upgrades that are going to be available in the near future. So just to show you what you kind of need to give up for this, obviously at the moment we have no other upgrades. It is totally just this crafting. We have no upgrades until tomorrow at 6 PM. More than likely we will see another player pick or potentially a double upgrade if they want to be so kind. So with that, obviously we've completed the first one. You can obviously start it with all of your gold commons, get rid of them. If you want to throw rares in, then by all means go for it, but I personally wouldn't throw any rares in, just in case the upgrade tomorrow is really good and you want to obviously kind of take advantage of that one. So with this, you will get a double 80 plus every single time anyway, so you get 2 rares to either put back into it or into another SBC later on down the line. I have had a few boards, a few nice walkouts from this. It isn't always given. We managed to get Hummels, which again is always good for fodder if we need it, and we also got Rashford. You can obviously get your shapeshifter icons and shapeshifters in this upgrade as well. So how do you do this for very little to get it complete as quick as possible? Like I said, there is the very fast way, which is just literally going out and buying all the cards. That is going to be number one way, and nobody can compete if you've got the coins. If you've got the club stocked, I think 9 times 50, I doubt you've got that many gold cards in there. What realistically that is looking at, what's 5 times 9? Is that 45? So you're looking at 450 golds. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. I mean, it's definitely not unheard of. I think you can have 450 goals, but whether you've got them now is down to the other question. So where do you start with this? Personally, I would start with obviously the bronze upgrades to get this silver shifting done. We get 10 of these every single day. So this is going to be absolutely perfect because you get 11 golds from completing this and you don't have to give up any golds yourself. So realistically, you are in essence printing gold cards, but obviously using the bronze and silvers. This is where it can get a little bit tricky because realistically I know I don't have an absolute heap load of bronze and silvers because I've been doing this SBC for Bamba. So with this, obviously we've got what, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, we have got there enough for 10 of the bronzes, but just about as well. That's very, very lucky. I think we might even have to have another page of that, in fact, so we might not even have enough for 10. Realistically, I can go do some bronze packs, get the rest of the bronze players. That's golden. As it comes for the silver, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So obviously with the silvers, personally, I've given up a lot, so I have very few in terms of being able to do 10. That is as much as I've got. I've probably got enough to do about 5 out of the silvers. Obviously, if you've not thought about it before, your suds and libs will count. So obviously anything at, well, you can see I've been utilizing them as well. We've got 2 silvers there. Obviously the bronzes count as well. In terms of the silvers, I think we've got a few golds, but we have got a few silvers that we can utilize here that will count towards this objective, or upgrade, because obviously the silvers are the rating, not the actual card. So you can utilize libs and suds. That is not a problem whatsoever. That is what you want to do to be able to get that done straight away. If you do run out, there's a couple of ways of doing it. The way that I don't personally like is buying the silvers, because I just think it's a waste. I know time is money, all of that graviness. If you obviously don't have the time to do it, then fair enough. But when it comes to the silvers, I don't know if they're up in price still, but they definitely will be over the next course of a couple of days, as now we have another objective. At the minute, the silvers are coming in at 550 each. Even more so than that. That is crazy. So silver pack method's looking very likely. It's 600 there. What about 700? Surely not. There's no way that these are coming in at 700 each. That's just crazy. There may be a glitch. Obviously, sometimes we get it. There we go. 750 is the kind of... Well, 700 is the easy sell. 750 is where you'll find stuff at, obviously, a very easy rate. You might find they go pretty quickly. But 750 times 11 times 10... that is a lot of coins. You may as well go and buy the gold commons at that point, because surely they're not up in price that much. So 650... to be fair, they're not far off, but realistically, if you're going to do that, you may as well go do the gold straight off the bat. You can go buy them at 600 with a little bit of problem, but that would be golden. So if you need to buy them, buy the golds. That is going to be more beneficial for you. If you obviously wanted to have a little bit of time to grind, the bronze pack method is going to be perfect for this. Obviously, silvers as well. If you wanted to buy a silver pack, I wonder if you could make your coins back, because it's free 750. Realistically, if every silver's selling at 700... you realistically need, what, about 5 silver cards, but that's not including anything that sells for more, but also then the consumables as well. So we managed to get 3. Obviously, if you wanted to go for the badges, you could go ahead and sell that as well. They don't show up, so you need to search for them. So we've made 241 here. Obviously, some cards might not sell, some will sell for more. So realistically, that one's selling for 800 as a minimum. Also, you will find some Eredivises that will sell for more. So he's selling for 800. Obviously, with icon packs, rares will sell for a little bit more. Obviously, the commons don't really have a place. So realistically, that's 700 at a minimum. You possibly could do that, but it would be a risk. And to be honest, I don't think you've got the reward from it. If you only get 3 silver cards, you're heavily relying on a lot of consumables to actually get something. Whether you want to do that, the the gold pack method might work though. If you get 700, you get obviously a position modifier. That could be worth a dabble in, to be honest. That's probably the best chance that you've got. But realistically, the bronze pack method is as simple. You open up bronzes, you sell whatever you can. Obviously, bronze rares might be up a little bit, purely for the fact that there is some icons available, so you might even be able to get them off at 200. Obviously, major leagues, you might want to check. If they don't sell, they don't sell. Don't try and force it, because all you'll do is clog up your transfer market, and you don't really want that. The main thing is to get all of these cards in to be able to do the prime bronze upgrade. From there, obviously, you'll then get more silver players, and it's going to be the most beneficial way, because realistically, even if you go and buy 200 bronzes, you get, if I can find it, you get 5 rare silvers. The rare doesn't really matter, but you do 700 times 5. If you can buy 11 bronzes for cheaper than that, which I'm assuming you can go and buy bronzes for 200. So realistically, you're spending 2k, well, no, it'd be 2.2k on a whole SBC to get 5 of them back. 7 times 5 is more than that. So literally go and buy the bronze if you can. That's going to be the most best way, if obviously you don't want to go and buy the bronze packs, as obviously sometimes you can get 7 players. A lot of the time you'll get 3, and maybe you make some coins back as well. But that is going to be the best way every single day to utilize the silver shifting upgrade. 10 times, you'll get 11 gold players every time, 1 rare, the rest most common, and that'll be enough to be able to do 10 of the Shapeshifter crafting, with a couple left over to be able to do another one tomorrow. Or I think if you do it, you might get an extra one. So you can do 11 a day if you are doing this silver shifting upgrade. Meaning 4 or 5 days, you've got this done no problem. And that's not including any commons that you actually have in the club already. So literally, I would go and just dump all your common golds into this upgrade. That's going to be the best way to start with, as obviously there's nothing for commons at the moment. Whether we get something tomorrow, it's very unlikely in my opinion. More than likely, they'll heavy on the rares, as this is heavy on the commons. And then obviously you can utilize your rares into that upgrade. And then obviously the silver shifting on top of that, you should be able to get through quite a few straight away. So I think this is, again, not a bad grind. It is going to be able to get you more cards. You might even get some shapeshifters from this. It's kind of not a very high probability, but obviously as well, if you do get any rares for today, go ahead and put them back into that upgrade, as there's nowhere to put them at the moment. That's going to be the best way to get this done though, unless you obviously just want to spend coins on it. You obviously do get a few good player packs as well, and also a team of the season and shapeshifter pack by the end of it. So let me know down below what you think, let me know down below what you want, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace!